This morning in health news, we want you to meet Loretta Plummer. She is a nurse at St. Francis Memphis who never imagined that she'd become a stroke patient herself at just 35 years old.
Now she's actually sharing her story to help raise awareness about the warning signs and the need to act fast. Chief photojournalist Sheila Whaley is sharing her message.
I work at St. Francis Park, Memphis in the emergency department.
Hello, Loretta.
Hello. One morning when I stood up out of bed, I noticed that there was just this warm feeling and noticed that my left side went out. And so I was like, okay, well, I can't move my arm. Noticed tingling, numbness going down the left side of my leg. When I looked in the mirror, I noticed I had slurred speech. I noticed the facial drooping. So given that I've been an emergency department nurse, I said, okay, this is happening. I'm having a stroke.
A stroke is a sudden decrease in the flow of blood to the brain or bleeding inside of the brain that leads to malfunction of the nerves that serve the body and sometimes can be permanent and cause problems, for instance, like trouble thinking, trouble speaking, trouble with sensation throughout the body, or worst of all, paralysis of certain portions of the body.
I couldn't believe it. I was 35. You never think 35 you're having a stroke. I'm very big on stroke education now that I've lived it and I've survived it. I usually really take time to say, hey, if these things are happening to you, get to the closest ER because the chances are that you could be having a stroke. Don't sit at home. Don't wait it out.
We'll do all of the tests, scan on your brain. Be Fast is an acronym that describes some of the warning signs of a stroke. The B stands for balance. The E stands for eyes, vision problems. F stands for drooping of the face. The A of Be Fast is arm or leg weakness, paralysis or clumsiness. The S in Be Fast, speech. And then lastly on the list is time, meaning that as soon as any of these things are recognized, it's time to call 911.
Time is tissue. So when your symptoms start, you have to get to the hospital within a certain amount of hours in order to get the medication that is needed to burst the clot that is in your brain.
Prevention is at the top of the list. Controlling blood pressure, controlling diabetes, controlling cholesterol, cessation of cigarette smoking. All of those things are the dynamics that lead to the ingredients that can put one at high risk.